5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a racist state. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a racist state. Israel is a racist state. Israel is a racist state. Israel is a terror state. Expose, divest. We will not stop, we will not rest. Expose, divest. We will not stop, we will not rest. Expose, divest. We will not stop, we will not rest. Expose, divest. We will not stop, we will not rest. Expose, divest. We will not stop, we will not rest. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Justice! Now! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
much y'all for. It's not supposed to be raining too much. It's little later. Texas. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be hidden, right? I mean, if it's right here, how's that? Hold on, let's try. If it's right there, is it? Cannot be covered? Go under the. Yeah. Gotcha. Cool. Cool.
Can you put this in your back pocket?
Yep.
Right, here we go. Just for the record, can I have your first and last name?
Yeah, Amr Kadumi.
How do you spell that?
Ammer, Kadumi, Qaddumi.
Hey, Amr. Are you a student here? What's your...
Yeah, I'm a student at UT, third year student. I'm a member of the Palestine Solidarity Committee here at UT.
Okay, well then, Amr, you understand what's going on then, and you understand what happened today. The PSC was put on interim suspension. Obviously, your thoughts about that, the timing of it, I mean,
yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, so we received a notice via email that our organization had been put on interim suspension at 5 p.m. As of yesterday. And this suspension is, they claim they're going to be put on suspension pending an ongoing investigation into our organization. We believe the suspension is based on a complete mischaracterization of us as an organization and of our event, our peaceful demonstration that we had planned for Wednesday, which turned into a mass arrest, an abuse of power, show of police brutality, mistreatment of students by UT administration, UT police. Despite the suspension, we will continue to. We will continue to be PSC, albeit with some new limitations imposed by the suspension. But this is just another attempt at sort of suppressing our free speech, suppressing the Palestinian student movement, which has been so widespread and successful in cultivating public opinion for Palestine amidst the ongoing genocide in Gaza of the last 200 days. Yeah.
You mentioned those limitations. Number one, did they say what you can or can't do? And then number two, did they give you a reason why they were placing you on interim suspension?
Yeah, so the reason they gave was that there's an investigation happening and being conducted into our organization. They don't specify what exactly that is, and the limitations are basically we are not allowed to host events on campus ourselves. We are not permitted to reserve rooms or work with UT faculty on anything. So moving forward, we have these limitations facing us, but we still have the support and are very appreciative. We're grateful for the support we have from the student community as well as from the wider Austin community.
They said interim, but they didn't say how long that suspension was going to last.
No, I think they said pending the ongoing investigation. So whenever that clears up.
I see people are back out here today demonstrating. Could you speak to, I guess, the crowd what would you say the crowd's been moderately peaceful? As you guys were chanting earlier, how would you describe the crowd out here today?
I would say at any demonstration that we've had over the last 200 days, we've always been peaceful, right? There's never been never been a case where we have been urging the crowd to do anything violent or rash, to try to provoke police, we've never made any calls or statements calling for harm to other groups. This is absolute mischaracterizations that have been promoted by other groups against us to try to slander us as a group and as a movement. This is just another demonstration of who we are, right? We are a peaceful movement. We are a peaceful organization. This event here is a event being put on by other organizations in solidarity with Palestine, in solidarity with the PSC, who was just suspended. And we have several educational teach-ins provided by Faculty for Justice in Palestine here at ET, by the Palestine Youth Movement based in Austin here. Several cultural performances by different groups who have come to volunteer for that, which we're very, very grateful. And just, offering a space for us to come together, right? Offering a safe space for pro-Palestinian students to actually come together and share in our desire for a free Palestine, and for our university to divest from their complicity in this genocide.
Before it starts breaking out in rain,
Yeah.
really quickly, I see there's members of the faculty here. How much does that support mean to you all? And then the comments that have been made in recent days from certain government officials that students who are protesting or whatever in support of Palestine, they should either be expelled or shouldn't be allowed to do those things. Your thoughts about it?
Or should be put in jail? Yeah, as our governor so eloquently put it. These are threats that we have been facing since for the last 200 days and for long before that. Palestinian activism is not something that's popular with UT administration. For reasons we can only speculate about. I think that these statements are they're sort of written to provoke us, or to fearmonger. We've faced a lot of empty threats from other groups, from individuals, even from UT administration. I think, and as for the faculty who have come out to support us over the last few days, over the last few months, we're extremely grateful for their bravery in coming out in solidarity, putting their careers potentially on the line. There's been a lot of faculty who've helped us, especially with all the unjustly arrested peaceful demonstrators, helping them, including myself, to get out of jail, out of Travis County Jail. We're just grateful for just the way the community came together in these last few days, in light of just UT's gross mistreatment of their students and abuse of power.
I don't know if you can necessarily speak about being arrested or being in jail, so I don't know if you can tread in those waters. But thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
Yeah, thank you. Free Palestine.
a movie for myself. I can figure Sorry. I got it. Is that good? Oh, it's outside? Shit, my bad, bro. If you want to help me out, you good. Sorry. Thanks.
Good to see you.
Sure.
It's Hadi, correct?
Yes.
You're for me. Just for the record, if I could have your first and last name, and if you could spell that.
Sure, I'll give my first name. I'll give out my last name recently.
Okay.
So Hadi, it's H-A-D-I.
Okay, and that's how you just want to be identified as Hadi?
Yeah, as Hadi.
And you're a student here?
Yes, I am a student, a third-year student.
Third-year student, okay. Just PSC recently, I guess as of last night, was suspended on an interim basis by the university. What do you think about that and the timing, obviously, after everything that's happened this week?
Yeah, as a student body, I think we're disappointed but not surprised by the administration. I think it's unacceptable that they've suspended PSC because truly they've done nothing but help the community on campus, and by allowing students to organize and to let their voices be heard, which is the goal of the protests that have happened for the last 3 days. Even the very first one, obviously, I'm sure you guys know what happened. PSC and their board members and their steering were collaborating with the police officers, really trying to disperse the crowd when they asked us to. I mean, I'm telling you, I was there the entire time. From the beginning, the police officers would tell us, move to this location, get off of Speedway. Okay, no problem. We're going to move to this location and get off Speedway. Okay, now go here. They were running us around like cattle, man. At any place they wanted us to go, we were following. And then the last thing they told us is, okay, you actually can't go to any location. You just have to disperse and end the protest. Which in essence is wrong. It's incorrect. It's an infringement of a right. We have a right to protest on campus. We're students here. If we want to have our voices be heard and we're not blocking any roads, then we have the right to do so. But still, even under this unfair request by the oppressive police force that were telling us we have to break up our protest, we were still complying and said, okay, we're going to disperse. And it's on video. And if you haven't seen this video of Amr Kaddoumi being arrested and the moments leading up to it, I urge you all to do so. It's on video. He's telling them, please, disperse, guys. We're going to come back later. Keep the protests in your hearts. Keep the movement in your hearts. But today, it's not the time. And then they arrested and they escalated and put a terrible reputation for the university, endangered students. At the end of the day, we are students with families, and people were arrested and they were brutalized. People were hurt. So to suspend PSC in a moment like this, after all they've done is tried to protect the community, they've given us our voices, allowed us to be heard. Faculty, staff, students, all of us together have been working through PSC to try to let our voices be heard. To have them suspended in a moment like this is unacceptable, and it's very disturbing.
As a member of the student body, how have the last couple of days been, especially when we've had, I understand there's been announcements sent out by President Hartzell on his behalf. What has been your take on that, the student body's take on that?
We feel abandoned by the university in which we once felt a part of. We feel that this is our community, but we feel abandoned by the university because instead of taking accountability for what happened, instead of acknowledging the brutality which is brought down upon us for trying to exercise our right to protest, they've only made excuses and also have tried to switch the narrative of what the protest and its nature was. They tried to call it a riot, that we were inciting violence, when in reality, none of that was occurring. It was a completely peaceful protest, and the plan, again, was to come sit on this lawn and have teach-ins, just like you see today behind me. This is exactly what the plan was for the day that the police came and all of the things went down. This was exactly the plan. Music, food, teach-ins, educational stuff. And then they brought riot police and brought mace and brought cavalry to suppress us and to suppress our voices. So, I think as a student, we feel abandoned by the administration. We feel that we're trying to be censored and be silenced and that nobody wants to hear our voice. And of course we're tired, but also we've never felt stronger, truly. We feel strength in community. We feel that we can protect ourselves and protect each other. And we will continue, no matter what, to make our voices be heard. This is essential because this is a duty for us. We know the suffering of the people of Palestine, and for us, their suffering and their sacrifice gives us strength to continue to speak out for what we believe in, which is what oppressed people have done many years before us. We are not unique, we are not special, and this is not a blueprint. This is not a new blueprint. This is a thing that's been going on for a long time. Always subjugated and oppressed peoples speak out against their oppressors. So we hope to follow in the same template and continue to do the same.
And then lastly, your thoughts about, some comments have been made from some government officials. Students should be expelled or thrown in jail for basically, like you said before, just kind of you're expressing your thoughts and your opinions and your free speech.
Yeah, it's unacceptable, but again, it's not surprising. This kind of authoritative, neo-fascist type politics that these politicians bring, especially in Texas and all across the U.S. Let's not pretend like only, the conservative states are the ones doing this. Also, even the neoliberal states and the states that claim to be with movements, they're doing the same kind of suppression. So it's unacceptable, it's disgusting, I'm disgusted, the students are disgusted, but we do not fear their calls for expulsion because you can't do that. This is not, that we have done nothing wrong. We have done nothing wrong but tried to have our voices be heard. So yeah, it's unacceptable, but I don't think the community will tolerate it. I don't think the general public will tolerate it because everybody knows it's, it doesn't make any sense.
Thank you. That's all.
Thanks,
That's all I
guys,
have,
so
man.
much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Can I get the mic?
Yeah, absolutely.